moment arrives when existence no longer appears a scattered collection of isolated events. The world that once seemed separate dissolves, revealing a singular, undivided field of awareness. A startling recognition unfolds. Nothing has ever been apart from anything else. It was only perception, veiled in habitual conditioning, that suggested otherwise. This shift is not a mere conceptual understanding, but a direct, undeniable realization. A sense of completeness emerges, untouched by the echoes of forgotten memories or the undercurrents of unconscious shadows. It's as if a long-lost secret has resurfaced, one that had always been present yet unseen. The gravity of prior assumptions becomes laughable. The absurdity of the once cherished illusions is exposed, leaving nothing but a profound, unshakable peace. What was once deemed distant now stands as the very essence of being. A gaze into the heart of existence reveals an unbroken love. Love not as an emotion, but as the raw, vibrating reality underlying all things. What was once mundane now glows with an ineffable radiance. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. Every step, every breath, every fleeting sensation now brims with unspeakable beauty. The notion of duality collapses, not as an abstraction, but as a living, breathing certainty. The joys and sorrows of the world are felt without resistance, dissolving into a seamless expanse that is neither joy nor sorrow, yet holds both. The self, once believed to be confined within flesh and thought, reveals its vastness. Awareness expands beyond personal identity, interweaving with the collective hum of existence. The mind no longer clings to its narrative, but dances freely in the boundless rhythm of the whole. A clarity dawns. Reality was never as it seemed. The senses had merely dressed the formless in familiar attire, mistaking projections for truth. What had been perceived as real was nothing more than a refracted glimmer of something deeper, something ungraspable yet ever present. And once this is seen, it cannot be unseen. Every cell vibrates in coherence, every particle flickers with intent, all moving in an exquisite harmony. There is no separation between the observer and the observed. The very air hums with a silent language, one that speaks not in words but in direct knowing. It is a language without syntax, yet it communicates everything. To grasp it is to step into a realm beyond both sanity and madness, where paradox is no longer contradiction but completion. To touch this space, even momentarily, is to witness the ineffable. The sky and earth merge, the seen and unseen intertwine, and the weight of distinction evaporates. It is here that the greatest truth is revealed. The story of existence cannot be told, for it is not a story at all. It is the living breath of the unknown, an unspoken song resonating in the heart of all things. To see oneself fully is to vanish. To feel oneself fully is to disappear. In this luminous paradox, joy and mourning entwine, delight and longing become indistinguishable. A blissful lament echoes from the depths, mourning not loss, but the shedding of illusion.